Yo, what up, dudes? Welcome to the channel. I am just some guy. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, well, welcome back. Um, so this one's probably going to be a quick one today, but I was just having lunch and I was thinking about it, and I really like soup. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of soup. And I think the reason why I like soup so much is like it's a good quick like warm you up meal. Now, it's not too cold today. It's like in the 40s, but I was outside a little bit this morning hanging out with the dog, and it was a little chilly, and so like I came in and I'm like, hey, it's lunchtime. I gotta get some lunch in me. And I was like, I'm gonna make some chicken noodle soup. Now I've also got these like freeze dried like dried like vegetable soup mix with like all the vegetables and stuff like that. So I'll add that to like my chicken noodle soup. And sometimes I'll take like a ramen packet and then I'll throw like the ramen in for extra noodles, but then I don't use like the chicken seasoning, the ramen seasoning. I'm trying to cut back on that because of like the sodium levels, right? But like during the winter or even like sometimes during the summer. Now I know like a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, I don't want like soup during the summer because well it's hot, and I'm like, I like soup because well one, like you could put it in, like you can put it in a mug, right? Like you got a big mug like this, like you could just put soup in there, especially if it's like a tomato soup or something that doesn't have like a lot of noodles. Because like let's be real, if you put like chicken noodle soup in the bottom of this, like you're gonna have noodles down there that aren't gonna come, and you're gonna be like sitting there. Let me close this because I got water in here. But you're gonna be like, you're gonna be doing this type of thing to like get the noodles out, and then they're gonna fall all over your face, and then you're gonna have a bad time. But like if you've just got like a bowl like this, right? Like you could just sit here, like let's say you're watching some YouTube, you're watching my channel, you can just like you can just big slurp, right? Like you don't even necessarily need a spoon. Like I don't have a spoon for this. Like I just big slurp, right? And then I keep a fork. I keep my fork with me, because then I'm like, oh, cool, noodles. Boom, done, easy life. And so I think plus there's all kinds of soups, right? You got chicken noodle, you got tomato, you got cream of mushroom, like you start getting into like some of those chunky soups and stuff like that, all kinds of stuff. But one of the things I really like, and I make this sometimes when I want to make like a lot of it, right? Like I make a cheeseburger soup. And so what you do is you use a crock pot, right? You get like 2 pounds of burger, and you just like slow cook the burger down. And then like as you're going, like you throw in an onion soup mix. So you get that like nice onion in it, which by the way, if you want to make some really good burgers, get some like onion soup. Lipton, is it Lipton? Onion soup mix? Whatever. It's dried onion soup mix. If you just go to like, the internet and type in onions, like dried onion soup mix, you'll find it. Just roll that in with your burger and then cook that burger. Bro, those burgers absolutely slap. But anyways, so you like cooking up some burger, you throw in the onion soup mix, you let the burger cook down a little bit. You got like this nice burger onion soup broth going on. And then you take like some shredded cheddar or whatever cheese you want, right? Like you could maybe do like a shredded provolone, stuff like that. You put that in with it and let it cook down. Like you just let it sit there and just like slow cook for like a couple of hours, right? So it gets like nice and diluted into the whole thing. And of course, like as you're going, like you're breaking the burger down so that it's like what I like is a good like very small burger consistency in my soup. You can go either way, right? Like you could go like big burger chunk, so that way like you're souping it up, and then you got like a big chunk of burger, or you can like really break it down so it's like very fine burger. You know, it's really up to you, and that's one of the nice things about soup, right? Is that realistically it's up to you how you want that. But like I think that, you know, soup in general is just real good. Yo, and like let's be real. Like you can't have grilled cheese without tomato soup. Like grilled cheese and tomato soup is probably like one of the best combos out there. Um in general. Another good thing, you know, okay, so I'm gonna key you in on something like real cool that you can do with tomato soup, right? Like, hands up if you like macaroni and cheese. Of course, right? Who doesn't like macaroni and cheese? Weird people, right? You know, probably communists. They don't like macaroni and cheese. Anyways, what you do, right, is you boil the noodles for the mac and cheese. And what you do when the noodles are done and you were about to go drain the water, you only drain about half the water. You leave the rest of the water in there, or you don't even. Oh, no, yeah, you leave half the water in there. That's what I do, anyways. I leave half the water in there, and then I slam some tomato soup in, some condensed tomato soup in, maybe like 1 can, 2 cans if you're doing like if you're feeling saucy about it, you know, you want maybe like a thicker tomato paste, and then you throw the cheese packet in. So now you've got this cheesy tomato noodle soup. It's fantastic. Like I did it one time because I was just sitting there and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make some mac and cheese and tomato soup, and then I was like, damn, I gotta do all this, and then I gotta take the mac and cheese out, put that in another bowl, and then make tomato soup. And by the time I'm done making this tomato soup, my mac and cheese is gonna be cold. And then I was just like, bruh, what if I just make both of them together? And then I did, and I was like, I'll be honest with you, like I don't think I've made normal tomato soup or normal mac and cheese since. I just always throw them together. It's real good. That one though, like you need a spoon with. It's not like a slurp and move on. I mean, I guess you could, but yeah, you're probably gonna need a spoon for that one. But anyways, you know, I just really wanted to talk about how much I really like soup because I was just sitting here, just slurping on some soup, and I was like, hey, yo, I gotta let other people know how much I like soup and see how much everybody else likes soup. What is your favorite type of soup? Let me know in the comment section. As always, like, fave, subscribe, comment down below. New videos every day at 5 p.m. Eastern for the foreseeable future. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, homies. Peace out.